So this is a nice 3 game I had the other day, where I think I'm just uploading this because it shows how you should play heavy tanks and how heavy tanks should be played, you know. Just starting off in this position on Pilsen. I like this place. It's a good hold down. You don't have to worry about TDs though, but generally it's a decent position for crossfire. The other places can be a bit more campy and a bit more well known. This position you can like stay here, catch people off guard. Like right here, there's a prototype. I'm gonna take a shot at him, and he's not going to expect it. You can also see the Skoda T56 is trying to do a climb. He's successful later in the game, but you'll see that doesn't really work. I shot the 50 GP prototype. That shouldn't have pinned, but my shell thankfully went through his track and into his lower plate. There's actually a weak spot you can execute with most tanks. There, I just fluffed up the shot from Skoda. A lot of tanks like that will have, I don't know, the sort of better angle of the hull. Same with RS3. It's best to avoid those. And here I poke, and I'm looking for shots, and I'm like, okay, there's too many guns on me, I'm gonna leave. And I'll just get unspotted, and I'll wait for my chance to shoot the 50 TP prototype. See they're distracted, I'm unspotted, and I go for a shot here. I was going for a driver's port for a little bit, but I was like, oh, he turned around, shoot the track. I didn't pin, but unfortunately it still works out. But fortunately it still works out for me. And there, shoot the Skoda. Because of how terrain distillation works and how I'm on low quality settings, I missed that shot. So yeah, higher quality graphics actually do influence the gameplay. My team's pushing in here, so I'll push in. So a bit of context, I'm on my third mark journey on the IS-3. I've finished grinding for the 257, and I'm just on the way to that mark. Here you'll see a lever blocking my shot, then I'm unable to hit the cupola of the 122. You'll see a lot of that in this replay where I just miss. And I'm reverse side scraping here. This is what you're meant to do in IS-3 essentially. This Skoda makes the mistake of over peaking. He gets punished for that, dies. I make my own mistake here. I go out of reverse side scrape. This is not a good way to play. I get pinned because I poked out my pike nose. Search for a shot here. I don't get it. I try side scraping, but I realised, oh yeah, I may as well go back to reverse side scraping. And here you can see my Tornwagen. He's going to make a mistake here. Tornwagen does not have the side armor to poke with. Only 50mm of side armor compared to things like the IS-3 with 90mm. That also has water ricochet and tracks. It's one of the reasons why I don't think Tornwagen's a very good tank or very friendly to play. Yep, he just died from that. I'm gonna miss this 1-2 again. Yep. All the place shot, hit the front of the turret instead of the roof. Roof of the IS-3 can be very hard to hit sometimes. That Sliver makes a pretty good shot there. IS-3 goes to punish, and he's going to be, well, killed was action there. Yep, he's one shot. He's going to over peak, and I'm going to punish him for that. Yep, there you go. He's blocking a one shot from 122. I get the kill, and now the 122 team is alone. Now, I don't know it now, but this 122 TM is going to be moving over, and I just hit one of the best snapshots I've ever hit Ice 3. That 53 TP is unfortunately on a stock gun. The stock gun 53 TP, interesting story, it's actually not that bad. Gun handling's really great, but everything else pretty poor. So I think this Ice 3 is going to flank me. He is not. Still think the 122 TM is in front of me. He is not. The lacking information I have is causing me to play extremely slowly. As you can see on the top right corner of the minimap, my platoon mate is not having a great time. But what matters with that there is that he has information that I'm going to use later. So platoons are very useful for information gathering. So I'm searching for a shot here on the Carnarvon, and the 122 TM has been spotted behind me. I'm not really concerned about that. The M3Y has him. Well, should have him. I see here that the M3Y fires HE at the 122 TM. Don't really get why he's firing HE. But what's useful there is that now I have an almost fully confirmed kill, since he's underneath the 390 threshold. Now just rush in. I snapshot the 122. He's taking off guard. Boom. Now I move back. I see the SU-130 PM. I will use my intuition here because, I mean, it's a really great skill and free HE. Boom. And there we go. I just got another kill from that. So I suggest using HE on, using intuition on all your tanks, so, since it will help you with situations like that against lightly armed targets. And it's why I actually get such a good score in the end, and possibly a reason why I even won. Now here is the part where my platoon mate is really useful. I have taken almost no damage, and he has relayed to me the information that the Scorpion and T-34 are one-shots. That is useful to me to know that I'm not sort of hopeless, right? I don't need to play defensively. But that does not mean I should be playing offensively, because these two tanks will be able to kill me if I get caught out of position. I mentioned here to my platoon mate, hey, I only have 370 view range. I'm not really in a place to fight these two tanks. Now I'll go communicating to the M3Y, hey, I need you to beat me from mid while I get this cap. See the Scorpion G, I instantly turn my turret towards him. Fortunately, he's undercover. But the M3Y is a one-shot. I'm not too concerned about that though, because I have view onto him, and as long as I can see him, I can defend him. There's the T-34-2 spotted. I failed to get a shot first, but now that I know he's a one-shot, M3Y's there, the M3Y has a hull down, we're fine here. I poked to try to see anything. Probably a mistake. If the Scorpion G was there, would have killed me. T-34-2 gets spotted. I get my 6th kill for a top gun and win the game.